Hey guys, Brian delivers you the goods here. I'm returning to you today for an album review, and this is for the new album by Avril Lavigne, Head Above Water. So I'm going to discuss what I listened to and let you know my thoughts on this record. So let's dive into this review. Now, this album has pretty good songs so far that I've listened to, and there's a lot to offer for this record. But there are a couple songs on here that didn't do so well, and that's Dumb Blonde. That was probably the main song that just didn't do so well, in my opinion. Goddess is not a bad song, but not a great song. And Tell Me It's Over kind of is alright for the most part. It's not they're not terrible songs. They're just my least favorites. But 9 out of 12 songs did very good. That's actually a good number. There's a lot to offer, like I said, with this record. Head Above Water, something she talks about with her Lyme disease, and that she's battling Lyme disease and trying to make sure that she spreads awareness to people who have this kind of disease. And that's when I really appreciated Avril Lavigne for doing this track, because she's sending out a great positive message to this in this song. But Birdie was somewhat cringeful to listen through, but not too terrible. I think it did a really good job for the most part, being a mellow track. I Fell in Love with the Devil is probably my favorite on here. It's very mellow. It's got a lot of dark vibes in it, or kind of a little dark vibes. It's not too much of a dark song. It's just lyrically it kind of does feel like it is, but it's pretty much a mellow acoustic kind of song. But I really enjoyed it. It Was In Me was a really good song. There were some songs on here, like I said, that weren't my favorites. Crush was a pretty good song about someone she's talking about not letting them crush my heart or whatever. So there's a few love songs on this album. And it's actually interesting that I'm doing this album review on Valentine's Day, so happy Valentine's Day to everyone that's enjoying this review. But the reason why I didn't like Dumb Blonde was because of Nicki Minaj. Her verse was just bullshit. It just made the song just less enjoyable. That's all I can say. But Avril Lavigne's vocals in it were catchy for the most part. When she does her falsetto voice, some cringe moments I had listening to her falsetto voice. And Bigger Wow was like 2 minutes and 54 seconds, but an enjoyable 2 minutes and 54 seconds. But Souvenir was kind of another mellow track. It wasn't a long track, but it was not a bad track. I pretty much enjoyed it. Love Me Insane was had a few enjoyable tracks. I'm sorry if I'm not going into detail with this record. I've only listened to it one time, and I just wanted to do a review just to put it out there to let you guys know what I really thought of the record. But I pretty much got it down and understood what this record is about. It's pretty much about finding her, guess her lost love or something like that. There's a lot of love tracks in this album, but overall, after hearing it the first time, it's something I'm gonna have to come back and listen to, because it's something that may take time to grow on me. First listen just doesn't do so well, but after a few more times after hearing this record, which I'm gonna have to hear it a few more times to really see my perspective at this record, it's hopefully not gonna be too bad. I'm not so sure yet what I think of it now, but Warrior was a great closer. Avril Lavigne's voice in it, in the chorus, didn't do so well, but wasn't terrible. It still made the song flow with her voice, so that's a relief. But out of 10, this album's pretty good for the most part. There's 9 out of 12 songs I really liked. 3 songs I just probably will be forgettable and skippable mostly. I could listen through them, but I don't think my opinion's gonna change. I just didn't feel a lot of sympathy for these tracks, for Tell Me It's Over, Dumb Blonde, and Goddess. Those were my least favorite tracks, and that's just my opinion. You don't have to agree with me on it. It's just how I felt about listening through these tracks. But out of 10, this is gonna get a 9 out of 10. This is a really good album, and it's probably the best album on this Friday that's come out. But comment below, let me know what you guys thought of the new Avril Lavigne album, Head Above Water, if you've heard it. Tap a like on this video if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel if you want to. I will be coming back at you tomorrow for the 1OK Rock Unforgettable track review. That you're all anticipating that I'm gonna do, which I am gonna do it. I just need to listen to it first, or a couple times, to get my perspective and what I think about it. But thanks for watching this review. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next video.